All right, questions for Jayson, please.
Not getting you in trouble. What went through your mind when you for that basketball?
Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it at all. But I think that's what we built for, that next man up mentality. Regardless of what's going on, we just figure it out. And guys came in last couple of minutes, made big plays down the stretch, got stops when we needed, and finished out the game. And, I couldn't have been happier for the way that they were playing out there, those last 4 or 5 minutes.
You guys were able to come in here and sweep this team led by KD.
That was big. I know so many people thought that we should have tried to play somebody else in the first round. And, our mindset was, to accomplish what we want to accomplish, that we was probably going to have to play them eventually. And I'm assuming a road to the championship is never easy. You got to play against the best. So, we took on that challenge and we knew it was going to be tough. And I think that was good for us. I think just knowing that who they got on their team and what they're capable of had us that much more locked in from the first game. Even though we swept them, buzzer beater game 1, down 17 game 2, 5-point game with 8 minutes left in game 3. And then we won by 4 tonight. Every game was tough, but we was locked in from the beginning.
What was it like to have to watch? You had your hands over your head, like how helpless the feeling was that?
It was tough. I don't know, the last time I fouled out of a basketball game. Just as a competitor, you want to be out there on the floor to help your team. But, I couldn't go back in the game. So just trying to help cheer my teammates on. And, I had all the faith in the world that, they was going to close out the game.
It seemed like with the charge of Blake Griffin, they got challenged and they lost that in the foul. It seemed like there was kind of forces against you maybe that was going to try to take this game away. But to prevail, how rewarding is that in the game? Because obviously the other two teams were up 3-0. Each lost the closeout game.
Yeah, I think it was just big, especially on the road. We knew that they weren't going to go out without a fight, and they fought to the end. We just figured it out. That's all it is. You're going to be in situations like that in the playoffs, and you got to compete. That's what we did. We competed. We got stops when we needed to, rebound, made some big timely baskets, offensive rebounds, and things like that. That's what it's all about.
How advantage is it to have this much time off now between series?
It's huge. Obviously, more time for Rob, and then myself, everybody. This was a very taxing 4 games. It took everything on both ends of the floor. So getting these 5-6 days off is going to be very beneficial for everybody.
How would you describe the difference between your team's offensive execution now versus early in the season?
Just more on the same page, a lot more composed, just making the right reads. I think we just got a better feel for each other now than we did, 4 months ago.
Is there a trust factor in that?
Yeah, there is. There is a trust factor in that.
You played against LeBron as a rookie in the playoffs. You played against Kevin Durant last year. Is there a difference, like when you feel like, okay, I'm ready for this matchup, like I'm ready to take that and really excel in this matchup?
Yeah. I'm a completely different player than I was when I was 20 in my first playoffs. Different player than I was last year. And we got a different team. Know who's on the other team. Obviously, the utmost respect for KD. and what he's, brought to the game and accomplished. And, somebody like that, he brought the best out of me. I knew that, I had to be on top of my game, in this series. And on the same breath, I wasn't surprised at how I played. I do feel like I'm one of the best players. That's how I approach the game when I step on the floor, regardless of who's on the other team. So I'm not surprised how I played. I think, for all of us, we've put the work in, we prepared, we focused. Not saying that we thought we was going to sweep them, but we got all the confidence every game, every time we step on the floor, that we can get it done.
Back in January, you lost to the Knicks, and you said moments like these make me appreciate kind of the good times like this. I know health had a lot to do with it, just time had a lot to do with it, but in those moments, what went into kind of like the soul searching for you to kind of figure out what else can I do to help this team?
That was one of the lowest points, honestly, when they hit that buzzer beater. We was up 20 or something. I think that was right around the time we kind of started gelling and clicked and figured it out. But there was just so many variables in the beginning of the season, new team, health. And honestly, we just started playing better as a team and individually. I know I did. I wasn't playing that well in the beginning of the season, and I started playing better, as well as everybody did. So there's a lot of reasons why, our season kind of turned around. But, moments like those definitely helped us get to, where we are now.
So one more. Jalen was talking about how you guys kind of talked with Ime on the decision to not like hide from the Nets at the end of the regular season. So how do you feel like the relationship is between like you guys as a players and Ime as a coach, and being on the same page and really empowering each other?
We got a great relationship with Ime. Definitely a player's coach, a guy that played in the league. So he just kind of understands it. He's done an unbelievable job, in his first year, all the expectations and, obviously the up and down season that we were having at the beginning and, how we've turned it around. It took everybody from the players and the coaches. It's kind of a shame that he's not in the finalists, Coach of the Year. He definitely deserves it, but, I'm happy for him, the season. In this first season, what he's been able to accomplish and, getting his first playoff win as a head coach, that's big. And, I'm glad that we got him.
Thank you.